Come on, dude. Seriously? All right. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, aggro. Aggro. So what's aggro? Aggro. It's actually from gaming. It's gaming terminology. It's when people play like computer games. They play against each other and they're fighting. You know, they got the. It's like not like a first player game. It's more or less whenever you're fighting against like a huge army of enemies, and your guy is doing the most damage to them, so they all want to circle you. You know, the computer all kind of starts facing the guy who's doing the most damage. They call that aggro. It's like you get all of the computer's attention, or at least most of the computer's attention, right? And at the end of the day, it makes it where it's harder for you to move. So you start backing off, and if you're playing with a team, then somebody else jumps in, and then they back off so that you don't die. You know, you get to recoup basically. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it works. That's how play these video games. Well, in real life, when you're dealing with narcissists, man, there's aggro, dude. There's aggro, man. Oh man. So at the end of the day, when you have one narcissist on you, one person on you, right? People know that they're pulling a lot of aggro. You know, they're on your case. All of your attention is focused on them. You're watching them, and you're not even paying attention that this other narcissist is trying to pick your pocket, man. He's trying to wipe that ass. And you know why they call it wiping that ass? You know what? They call it wiping that ass because they catch you with your pants down. And then they swipe, dude. They swipe everything. So they wipe that ass on you, dude. You got to make sure that you don't get your ass wiped, bro. So at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to everybody. Because basically, if you look at it like this, everybody knows that narcs like to slow cook their prey. It's like the old fable, the old story of the frog that gets boiled to death slowly, right? So if you want to boil your victim to death, and you're a flow jackal, and you want to bury them, but not before you boil them to death, right? At the end of the day, how much more sneaky would you be if you are coming in under the radar when there's another narc, you know, being overt with it, you know, all up in their face, yelling and getting, you know, down with your prey, and they're becoming more and more submissive, and you just kind of sneak in there and slowly, you know, test them. Give them a little shit test, you know, take something and say, you know, don't ask. And then when they figure out that you got it, you're like, oh well, I was planning on giving it back to you, and just kind of see how they respond. Because they probably aren't going to give you that strong of a response because somebody else is bothering them. Somebody else is chipping away at them. And then slowly you up the ante until they're under your grasp too. You know what I'm saying? You're picking away at their carcass like a vulture, and it's one of those things. That's how it happens. That's really how it happens. If you live that life where you have a whole bunch of narcs on you and you wonder how they got into your life, this is it, man. One of the narcs is pulling a lot of aggro, and you're over here paying all your attention to them, and then next thing you know, you're screwed. That's how this type of stuff happens at the end of the day. And what you want to do is just be aware of it, and be aware, and just know that once somebody's really yelling at you and you're thinking about why they did this or that, that those are the times when your attention, it's warfare, dude. It's when your attention's over here, they want to hit you over there. You know what I mean? So once you're focused on this other narc, they're gonna come in, dude, and you can expect it, and you still give them a strong response. You know, you might not feel like fighting, man, because you already got to fight. But at the end of the day, you can't let them go in and start impeding on you, chipping away and slowly walking on your boundaries until everybody's just stomping on your boundaries as the million-man march. Don't let them slip in. Don't let them slide by, dude. You pay attention to aggro, and you have a language for it so that you can clearly see what's happening. And you know what? Now you confuse them because they're like, because they don't even really have a language for what they're doing. They know what they're doing, but they don't know what they're doing clearly like how you know. So you have an advantage. That's the reason why we talk about these things. I say flow jackal. A lot of people think I'm just saying another word for narcissist, but no, it's really about breaking people's flow. There's a lot of different types of people that purposefully break your flow during the day. They aren't all narcs. They probably are all pretty much toxic, you know, but they don't all fall under that one banner. So they're all narcs are flow jackals, but not all flow jackals are narcs. So you get a little bit of language here, which brings in a little bit of clarity, and you're that much closer to solving your problems, man. That's what we do here, dude. So come back, dude. I mean, keep coming back, keep watching the videos, dude, and you know, let's grow, man. Let's grow. I'm over here, I'm just having fun, man. I'm partying, dude. And that's all I got. Subscribe. Peace.